Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Caves of Cud. I was looking at our inventory just now, trying to figure out exactly what it is we can afford to drop, because I'm thinking that what we're probably going to do here is go back to Gritgate, just leave a pile of stuff outside Gritgate, these things that I don't think we're going to need on the way into Bethesda Susa, because we should have some carry limit available, right? I don't want to go in there 2 pounds below my my weight limit. So I was trying to figure out what exactly we should drop when it struck me what this probably does. When we picked this up, I was thinking of mercurial in the sense of the English word mercurial, and particularly how the word mercurial is usually used on RPG-type equipment. One would expect that it would make you super good at dodging, or something, based on that. But since powering it doesn't seem to, give a lot of dodge, I'm wondering if, in fact, what it does is behave like the enemy that's called a mercurial, which may have seemed relatively obvious when we picked it up to some of you, but, I mean, like I said, I was following a line of thought. It just was maybe the wrong line of thought. So it might be a random teleport cloak, which seems like it could be a useful thing. Not something you want to be wearing all the time, probably, but worth carrying around at least. I mean, we could certainly just make a big stack of laser rifles. Do we need our hyper tractor? What would we even use this for? It just pulls objects toward you? I mean, I guess we don't know if it works on, like, how large the things you can target are. Maybe we could use it to pull enemies toward us. Although, frankly, I'm fine staying at distance from enemies. We have this very fine gun. Yeah, I don't know. We might leave that behind, too, honestly. And if we're going to do this, I see no reason to walk all the way back to Gritgate. Let's just recoil and get started, right? Again, pretty sad about the loss of Senator Atzanen. If Marugamet's quest is successful, an awful lot will be owed to Atzanen. Also, can't help but notice that our friends here are restocking their inventories. So let's go and have a chat with them. Scaled, sturdy... Oh, willowy makes things lighter, right? Much less than normal. Please give me that. I would like that. Bioscanning bracelet. It's a Tinker 2 thing. We're never going to get Tinker 2. Okay. 5 HE missiles from DC 1 with Tinker 1. To be perfectly honest with you, we might get some use out of that. That might end up being a thing. Alright, let's trade... I don't think we need any of the rest of your stuff. Hey, the sturdy design wouldn't be horrible. But what, like one of the rifles will cover this, right? Oh wow, yes. One of the rifles will cover this, and, and then some. And then a little bit. Let's also get that sturdy thing. And then that's going to give us almost 100. Give me your failed energy relay, and I don't actually want all of the water that you would otherwise give me here. I'll take this... circuit. We'll just break some stuff down. This character doesn't actually have a huge amount of bits at the moment. Here, we'll do it like this, and then I'll break down all this stuff. Okay. Learn. My guess is that willowy is going to be expensive because it seems really valuable. Alright, and then on top of that, we have things here. 12 pounds worth of scrap. Somehow we are not really that much lighter than we were before. I guess I did only trade off one 10-pound rifle. Alright, oh, I should probably look at what those mods are actually going to cost us. So if we wanted to make our heavy stuff willowy... I mean, what's the heaviest thing we're using? It's probably our gun, honestly. Where even is my gun? So Tashremut is the name of our armor, right? It does not tell us exactly what the reduction would be. Somehow we don't have a single point of 2? I guess we haven't been disassembling things all that long. Our Vest of the Potent Chariot. Again, 2. Huh. Yeah, Willowy is also a 2. Or Willowy on the gun is also a 2. A 2 and a 6. It's wild that we we have multiple recipes that are asking for like 6s and 7s, and that's no problem, obviously. But where the hell does a man get a 2? You can't sell me one, can you? No. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye out. Your inventory didn't change, I don't think. No. Does Q-Girl have scrap? I don't think she does. Also, did we water ritual? We did. Let's trade. Nope, you don't have any scrap. Okay. It did say Maffeo's inventory was refreshed as well. Maybe we'll get lucky with him. My friend, what have you? Okay, spectacles have a 2 in them. And then does he have anything exciting for us? No, not really. Ooh, broken microcontroller array. Take one of those. I'll take a blaze injector. I could see that being real useful. A pickaxe. You know, we can get through walls with our normal non-pickaxe, it seems like. I'm not too stressed about it. I think that's all we really want from you, so that's 200. It probably is not going to make a lot of sense to trade a rifle for this. We could trade the taco. We don't actually even know what the taco does. Oh, here, take these implants. I don't want these. Yeah, we'll do that trade. Okay. So let's break this down. And then what do we have in our inventory that would break down into 2s? We probably have something, right? So one of our grenades can break down into a 2. The grenade launcher might break down into a 2. We actually really don't have much. Okay, we're going to have to keep an eye out. And we should crash this while we're here. Okay. So, my Vest of the Potent Chariot is 10 pounds. My armor is not super heavy, right? Tashramut is 40. How heavy is the carbine? Okay, so Tashramut is the thing that we would want to make willowy, and it's fairly unlikely that we're going to find better armor, frankly. So I feel like a modification to this is unlikely to be wasted. So, where was Tashramut on this list? Here we go. Flexi-weaved would reduce the dodge penalty to 0. That's pretty exciting. But I think I think willowy is a better thing to do. This is going to buy us a significant amount of carrier weight. Carrier weight? Carry weight. And then actually, the fact that it now requires 8s for the next upgrade instead of 7s makes it easier for us to upgrade it again, which is kind of funny. How much weight did we take off of it there? 30 pounds. Yeah, that was significant. Willowy's really good. Okay, so I think that's all of the trading we're doing here. Like I said, let's just make a pile of goods over here. Although, actually, you know what? I'm going to make it inside of the walls. Just thinking, that area out front is a place where fighting might start, potentially, later in this quest. We have seen some fighting start. So, the point defense drone is just a gun that you shoot, right? Wishing only to be united with it by the sacred bond of laser light. God, I love the item descriptions. So this item can be fired while adjacent to multiple enemies without risk of the shot going wild. Compute power on the local lattice, which I have, increases this item's effectiveness. Maybe we do hold on to this. Am I still wearing my miner's hat? No, I took it off. I took it off. So we wouldn't have light. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We are going to drop our laser rifles. I guess we'll hold on to the hyper tractor. I don't know what I would use it for, but... Do we need a grenade launcher? Honestly, probably not. I'm probably carrying that around mostly for trade value. We're not 100% sure what the functionality of this stuff is, which makes me want to hold on to it. That's almost 100 pounds of carry weight available there. Was there anything else I wanted to put down? Anything else that I feel could just rest here? I'm probably not going to need this powered exoskeleton. Like, the odds that I'm taking off my nylon body pack are pretty low. We probably don't actually need the sprayer brain, but also it's only 1 pound. Yeah, I'll take it with us just in case. Okay, do we want to mod anything else? We could make some other stuff lighter. No, never mind. We're out of 2. It's always going to require 2 no matter what, it looks like. That said, we could weapon mod some of our weapons. The folded carbide battle axe is a thing we're relatively likely to keep using for a long time. I don't know that we... I mean, it's not bad for stuff to score critical hits. 4 seems to not be all that common. And a thing being... a hit being critical doesn't make it any more likely to dismember, I don't think, but I'm still going to do this. And we don't actually know... is it twice as often? Yeah, it's twice as often. I just wasn't paying attention, didn't make a note. Okay. I mean, I'm feeling pretty strong. Do we want to take a random mutation? That is kind of what I was saving up for. But you can probably tell I'm a little nervous about going to Bethesda Sousa as ever. I probably am not in too much danger if we get Rhymewicked, because I think we can Temporal Fugue, even from within an ice block. Although, also, I guess, would our Fugue copies also be ice blocked? Because I think they copy whatever state you're in when you press them. I don't know. Maybe. Let's take on a new mutation. I wanna roll the dice here. Alright. Force Bubble, Phasing, and Light Manipulation. Yo, they're all very exciting. Phasing does give you some interesting options. I mean, obviously, Light Manipulation is great. We've seen that on a number of occasions. Having level 1 Light Manipulation wouldn't necessarily be hugely amazing, but, of course, it is... we would get a bunch of free levels from our Ego modifier, thanks to all of our faces. Also, Force Field. Force Field seems pretty alright. I think we're going to take Force Field, actually. I think all 3 of these are real strong. But, Force Bubble's cool. Okay, and we hit the Glimmer level. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready for some nerd to come after me and try to eat my brain. We will introduce him to a very large gun. Okay. I feel... prepared-ish. To Bethesda Sousa. We got 44 cold resist. We could have more, but I think 44 is more than I had with Mithder, right? Now, granted, the fact that Mithder did something is not necessarily evidence that this character can do it, because Mithder had, 200 HP and 20 dodge value. But, I accidentally stumbled upon Fernba. This is where that horrible bat lives. Okay, well, I'm just gonna spray some bullets here. So you can see they have the game has been patched since we last played. You might have noticed a couple of improvements already, like the fact that clean and apply are no longer both lowercase a as their shortcuts. Time for Temporal Fugue. Uh-oh. One of the Mii's has, one of the Mies has done this thing. What is that? Is that a Mii over there? How did it get over there? Shadow Marugamet. I guess he... Huh. Oh, yeah, I have shade oil. He just applied some shade oil and stuff. That's fine. Let's focus on this guy. Actually, you know what? This one, I can probably just chop him. I didn't really think about the fact that we now all have force field powers, and that's going to make things a little more complicated. Flurry. J is for Flurry. And then Shield Slam. I'm real worried about this guy approaching. You know what? I'm going to back up. Oh. Complicated. More force fields. Am I allowed to shoot through the force fields? You fail to penetrate the force field's armor. Okay, so only the copy of me that made a shield can fire through it. Also, I think this guy probably shot me in the back accidentally while trying to do his job. I'm going to step off of this map real quick. Okay, still lots of... Boy, still lots of stuff happening. I'm not 100% even clear on what is going on. So I guess they killed the steel buckler. Is this a better buckler than I'm wearing? What is mine? No, mine is a steel buckler. Alright, I'll just leave it. You think that's a good idea, really? Sower's seeds, I'm not going to take. I'm a little... When we... Ow. I was about to say when we go back up, we're going to run into a sower immediately, which I'm not excited about, but apparently that's also true down here. He gets dismembered. He gets flurried. There we go. We got him eventually. A normal carbide battle axe is what we're wielding in our offhand, right? Let's cook with meat and also meat. And that's it. That's all I want for right now. Just bonus HP because there are people throwing explosives at me. My offhand is 8 penetration, so yeah, that'll be carbide. Alright, I'm going to rest until yield. And then, nope, I'm going to stop because I saw a goatfolk shaman to the south. Yep, there he is. I found him. Did he shoot slime at me? Is that a thing that they do? Dismember. There. Just lop his head clean off. That is what you get, sir. Rest until healed. Should I be attempting to fight these random goatfolk villages? I don't know. It might not actually be worth it. Where's that sower? He was over here, I thought. So... do I move toward him? Or do I... I'm going to spawn the fugue. I'm going to invoke the fugue, and then I'm going to try to move away and let them kind of do the thing here. Actually, no. You know what? I'm going to move toward. We'll just get him adjacent to me, and then he'll stop throwing grenades. So, I guess the deal now is I'm gonna do this thing, and all of my clones are immediately going to make force fields. And then... I guess be a huge danger to me. They can move around in the force bubbles. That's a problem. Rest until healed? They can move around in the force bubbles and move their bubbles with them, but their bubbles are just walls to me. That's kind of a bummer. Ooh, desert rifles break down into 2. 2 is a real useful material. Alright, what do you think? Have we cleared this place out? Nope. No, apparently not. I do really like axe character. I think the axes are super fun to use. I think they've done a good job of making the different melee weapons interesting in different ways. This is definitely a charge. What? Oh, all of my hotkeys moved when I learned a new ability. And I have not apparently updated them in my head. So we found a weird artifact. I'm assuming... Oh no, his rifle's just on the ground here. I was going to say, I'm assuming this is his rifle and it just has a mod on it. Well, it was maybe a grenade then? Let's see what this is. 6 pounds. It's a flaming carbide hammer. You know, I honestly don't even want to carry that. Alright, let's finish looting their homes. How dare they just hang around and, you know, be goat folk. Yeah, force bubble screwed up my memory of my hotkeys. Okay, I think we're just gonna disassemble all of these. Looks like we're always getting the 2, which is nice. A folded carbide dagger, probably worth carrying just for the, ooh, an advanced toolkit. You know what, I'll take that too. But yeah, a folded carbide dagger is worth carrying for the trade value, even though we're not really interested in carrying stuff for trade value all that much anymore. Wait, did I see... Okay, I thought I saw the red of an enemy, but it was probably just that splatter of blood. I'm very hard to, like, significantly injure here. We cut off his face, but I'm pretty happy with the faces I'm wielding. Is that a fair description? Do you wield a face? One space too far out. Get him. That's a sower, which I am not happy to see. And it is definitely coming this way. I'm going to preemptively fugue. And then I'm going to sprint, because I want to be away from the mass of guys before the gunfire starts. Yep, there's a lot of shooting going on. It is weird that one always seems to generate far away, and then he hits the shade oil, and... Oh, the damage we're seeing is because one of them hit the Hulk honey as soon as he spawned. Okay, I think that's it, right? Oh, hold on. This is probably just a little bit of ammo. Yeah, I think that's it. Unfortunately, I believe we are still lost. Oh good, Naphtali. What an extremely reasonable use of my time. Just keep changing screens until it tells me I've found my bearings. I'm not going to be able to auto-travel because we're being pursued. You know what? I'm going to fugue again. No, I'm not. Apparently, just a little bit too much time. Cooldown is a tiny bit too long. Alright, I guess we're doing this. I don't know if I want to fugue here. I think it might just complicate things. Let's turn on the time dilation and just hack these dudes up the old-fashioned way. We are starting to get a little outnumbered. I'm not really worried about anything except the goat folk, but this is a lot of goat folk. Alright, we'll slam him, flurry him. We gotta cut some of these goats down. I mean, they're not very good at hitting us, I suppose. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff not actually making it through my armor. And as soon as the goat folk are down, I'm sure we're gonna have no problems. 6 rounds until dismember's back up. Okay. Turns out we don't need it. Anything fun. Okay, that one had ulnar stimulators. That's something. We should probably take this goat meat. We do not have infinite food. Okay. Rest until healed, I guess, and then we're still actually lost. Oh, that's one of those, like, really good bears. Okay, still rated as easy. Boy, I am not a good shot. It's really easy to forget the number of accuracy modifiers you tend to pick up as you level up a character who is paying any attention to his gun skills at all. We gotta remember, like, Mithter had 6 points of bonus agility for the purposes of aiming from his implants, and then on top of that, he had really good agility, and he had skills that gave extra aim, and it takes a lot of work to get yourself to a point where your character is reasonably accurate. But that's alright, any idiot can shoot somebody who's 2 tiles away. Alright, we need to get close enough to be able to execute the charge quickly. Because, like, explosives are one of the few things that are still a serious danger to pretty much any character at any level. Sure are a lot of chests on this screen. Dismember? Okay, just a carbide dagger. You know what? I'll take the meat. Actually, yeah, we'll grab all that. Fermented yonder cane sounds pretty useful. It probably adds teleportation-based effects to food, right? Although, yeah, it does seem like that probably would be a little unpredictable, because I bet it's going to be something like, whenever you drink water, there's a 15% chance that you teleport. Get out of the acid. Looks like there was another one of these slugs down here. Let's rest until healed real quick. Uh-oh. Someone is near. The wind begins blowing at near gale intensity from the southeast. And someone is near. It's probably that guy, that goat man over there. If we see the someone, I am going to temporal fugue immediately. Oh, hey, that guy had a portable beehive. That's cool. I'm gonna take that. I don't know if we'll even equip it, but I wanna own it. I also want to chop this guy's head entirely off. Alright, remember how this episode was supposed to be me going to Bethesda Sousa? I mean, as long as this is here, we may as well preserve our food. So we did regain our bearings. I want to look around for this this animus that we supposedly felt. But I guess I don't actually know for sure that it means that they're on the same screen as you. Near is pretty vague, right? Yeah, maybe not. Oh, there he is. Sure no longer. Well, I mean, I don't see much reason to do anything as long as he's in his force field. Just come over here and wait, and as soon as he leaves his force field, we fugue up and just let him have it. Although, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm just passing turns, if it wasn't clear. Maybe we just charge him? Like, okay. He bonds with you. He's draining my life essence. Oh no, he's a leech. Alright, you want to do your thing, I'm going to do my thing. Alright, it's going to get a little weird. Just step down here and... what am I afflicted by here? I'm siphoned 4 times, I'm also time dilated. I mean, we have some mechanics, right? Oh. Huh, I didn't realize I was at the bottom of the screen. I thought I was a different guy. A different one of the guys. Hold on, which one am I? I'm that one. Okay. I'm gonna step to here. I'm gonna trade spots with the guy up and to my left. Hold on, now who am I? Now I'm this guy. Alright. I am taking a lot of damage from life drain. We're resisting some of the life drain, but not all of it. We don't have a ton of salve injectors, but I'm starting to get a little nervous. I just blew up. Some of them are dying. I don't know what is exploding. I don't know if it's that they have grenades or... Oh, reload. Soothing tingle fades. Alright, I killed some of them. Yeah, some things are definitely dead. Is that a frozen me? Yeah. Huh. Is the guy actually dead? We got so many messages that he had died that I'm not 100% sure what happened. Rest until healed? Did some of them survive down on this screen? No, it looks like everybody down here died. Let's say howdy to this dude real fast. Okay. There's a bunch of dead Naftali. A bunch more dead Naftali if they don't back off. Yeah, I guess we got him. I don't like having to spend a salve injector. Obviously, we are not in a place where we have infinite injectors. So I guess I keep thinking back to the fact that one time we killed one of these guys and we got to eat his mind, and it yielded a permanent point of ego. I guess it's just not a thing that happens every time, but that's a little bit of a bummer. You know, you want to believe that when you fight one of these dudes, you're going to get some kind of reward. That's all. Alright, we're no longer lost. We're headed to Bethesda Susa. Okay, this is... Oh, suddenly the game minimized. Not sure what happened there. Something else grabbed focus. Let's just cook meat and meat. And do I want to throw something else in? We're not that likely to run into mushrooms. I'm just going to eat 2 things. We're going to get some max HP. Ah, yes, cragmenches. Cragmenches, in theory, shouldn't be too tough for us with the axe and everything. I mean, I know they're going to hit relatively hard, but we have... Yeah, we have the ability to knock things prone, and we have pretty high penetration and also the ability to lower enemy armor value, so actually, I think we will be really good at fighting them. And they're worth a ton of XP. Ow, throw boulders at me. He did a single damage. How do you throw a boulder that gently? Yeah, or just like murdering his armor value. I do not like the fact that they drop boulders that prevent you from entering their space, though. If we just shoot at him... Okay, we did manage to get 1 penetration out of all of those shots combined. I think it's going to be like that a lot. Maybe I should not be opening with the dismember on these guys. Maybe I should try to hit him a couple of times, get the armor break, and then go for the dismember, because it doesn't work unless you actually get through with it. Alright. Couple of quick cleaves, and now dismember. Yeah, when you open with a charge that knocks them prone, it really does seem to be very difficult for them to catch back up. You put them way behind. Solid shooting. Alright, the key to hitting the slug snout is not to aim at it. Alright, that gunman down there, I assume he's just shooting at the cragmensch. Those could have been real bad shots aimed at me. No, he has a pair of chain pistols, and he is going to hit me from time to time, because he does not know what he is doing. You know what? I'm just gonna come over here and hammer this thing, because otherwise I'm just gonna get shot over and over again. Okay, we got a cleave right away. I'm gonna just go for the dismember. Yeah, I don't know exactly how good his armor is, but it feels like 4 points of armor reduction right at the beginning of the fight has to be significant. We are good at cleaving. You have some stuff. I kind of want to just kill the dude. I'm just going to kill him. I'm a marauder. I'm marauding. Nobody judge me. Alright, let's have a look at his chain pistol. Something's been painted on it. See, here's the thing. I've gone mad with grief. The loss of Atzanen has turned me into a real monster. Appointed a corrupt administrator... Oh, we've seen this. Wiring glass to maps. Maybe not. I thought we had seen that. It looked familiar to me. Who knows? Maybe it was because one of the other Antiriducs did the same thing. You know how rich people are. Just always decreeing that things be attached to other things. Okay. So, the number one most dangerous thing is Rhymewicks. We must be wary of Rhymewicks. We do have a significant number of ways of making ourselves a little bit safer. Kind of seems like this guy doesn't realize that I'm here. Well, I bet he realizes now. Wait, what's your deal? Okay, you're just a normal glow white. Does that icon look a little bit different? Is that the normal glow white tile? I don't know. Alright, flurry. Got some more good cleaves in there, so let's go ahead and throw down the dismember. Oh, he remembered how to use stunning force. I don't much care for that. Time dilation. Alright, let's smash this. You know what? I can probably kill the glow white in like 1 or 2 attacks. Let's maybe not. Okay, there we go. We get there eventually. Now these guys are just mechanimists, right? They're friendly. They're probably like a little bit annoyed that I am slowing them. I could see why that might be the case. But yeah, I feel very capable. Remarkably capable. You know, for a character who doesn't have an Eigen rifle. Oh, I got stunned. Okay, it was just the boulderer. He hit me so hard that he bludgeoned me into stunnedness. As it turns out, his hands are like great big cudgels. Which, honestly, makes sense to me. Are these banana trees? Huh. Isn't it cold down here? How are there banana trees? I guess maybe I don't actually know anything about banana trees. But I feel like... Don't you need warmth for those? Don't they usually grow in warmer climes? Boy, that cloneling really gets a lot of attacks, huh? I guess it has a lot of arms. Ugh. The stuns. It turns out, maybe, not the best idea in the universe to fight these guys in melee. They are actually able to deal some meaningful damage. Let's go for a shield slam and then just wallop him while he's down. Okay. I'm gonna try resting until healed right here behind these boulders. Just quickly take cover behind the massive corpses of our slain foes. Huh. Yeah, just bananas laying on the ground. Also, legendary... Ooh, that's not just a tortoise, it is a great saltback. But he is loved by tortoises, and hated by the Mopango. Is that... Do we know what a Mopango is? Well, maybe we could have a chat with him. Since he seems to be friendly and everything. Are they all friendly? Yes. I was just a little nervous because it didn't auto-pick up the food. Usually it auto... I feel like... I guess we have auto-pickup of food turned off. You are absolutely welcome to my water. Alright, so... Dubimu, the villagers of Dubimu dislike us. Grazing hedonists. You gotta be careful with that grazing hedonist rep. Apparently, the Mopango liked us before. Now they are indifferent. No, I'm gonna not name my axe. Okay. Your reputation with Dromad merchants is 100. He is on the Dromad merchant reputation? That's interesting. I'm gonna... Should we ask for secrets? No, I'm just gonna let things be a little positive. He is totally a merchant. I don't think he's a Dromad. I mean, like, I don't want to tell the dude how to live his life or anything. I'm just saying, I feel like you're not a Dromad. Alright, so we don't need the maintenance security card because we have psychometry, which just lets us open any door. I think this is... Well, I kind of want his artifacts. So we didn't bring all of our trade value. It might be unreasonable for us to... Nope, I did bring this. And then we also have this chain pistol. Do I want to take on 70 additional drams of water? Probably not. That's a little more reasonable. Yeah, I'll do it this way. Alright, let's have a look. We got an injector full of love. And also a stasis grenade. Okay, that's a good one. Happy to have it. Yeah, we may as well. Witchwood bark is not actually food. Alright, this banana tree looks like it's maybe actually rich with banana, but I don't have the ability to harvest anything, so. And we're definitely not spending skill points on that. Right, because it looks like some of them have more girth here, I guess. Is the way I've chosen to put it for some reason. Alright, there's still the area down below where we met the turtles. I guess that, the Dromad merchants are inclusive. They're not going to be like, hey, you have to have been born a Dromad. Because, listen, as long as you respect our culture and you're a good merchant, you can be a Dromad merchant. Alright, we're definitely splattering this guy. That's the thing I was looking for, the stairs. Seems like that one wasn't actually fighting us for most of that time, it seemed like. Very strange. It seems like we engage on them and they just kind of take it for a little while before they start fighting back. Alright, where's this troll? This isn't the stealthy one. Is he over there? Yes, he is over there. He's creating foals. Okay, I did some damage there. I just don't have the accuracy for this. There we go. He's getting a little closer. And obviously, once he gets closer still, maybe even right now, I'm just gonna give him the fugue. And then I'm gonna force bubble. And we're just gonna shoot the holy hell out of him. I created a firing squad. It does feel a little unfair. Oh, right, I should probably put bullets back in gun. Okay, easy enough. The villagers of Shelakish love that we did that. The Barathromites sent me down here. Did not want me to kill that troll. He was their favorite troll. That does seem a little strange, right? I know that the... Why is that... Would you despawn? What do we want here? Two-handed carbide battle axe I don't think is actually an improvement for us. Throwing axes are an interesting idea. Huh. 13 penetration, 2d12 damage. I'm gonna take all of these. That's a lot of weight. It's probably not actually a good... We'll probably end up selling some of those, or dropping, more likely, some of those. Okay, so that's the melee one, right? Who parts limbs? I part limbs. I know how limb parting works. You can't fool me. This one is... the Frost guy? The Frost guy. I mean, they're all kind of... It's kind of the case that everybody in Bethesda Souza is the Frost guy. Who knits the icy lattice. I am not a good shot. Oh, he shot webs at me? Frost webs. Okay, well here's... I probably should have waited longer upstairs until our cooldowns were back. Didn't really think that all the way through. I mean, I could just keep shooting. He is getting closer, which probably bodes ill for me. Maybe I should be more concerned about this. Force Bubble is available, though. I'm going to hit Time Dilation right now. Let's try to make him approach us a little bit slower, because we're actually doing damage to him relatively quickly. Although he is able to throw his tiny children in front of the bullets. Yeah, he's not going to make it over to me. The villagers of Dulier like that, the Naphtali did not. And you know how much you care about the feelings of the Naphtali. Okay, and then next is the invisible one, right? Alright, we are going to chill until my stuff is all back. I'm just going to do a 100 turn wait. Alright, let's do it. I wonder if my clones will be able to shoot at this guy? So we don't have any idea what he might actually do. You reel from the force of salty, luminous Hagaba who plies the umbral path's bludgeoning, suggesting that he is in fact adjacent. Force bubble. Wait, we were searching for him with the firing interface before, right? Yeah, he's right here. I guess the tracking pools of liquid around thing actually makes it easier to tell where this guy is, which is kind of neat. I am not hitting him very hard. I'm worried that the temporal fugue won't do anything except produce a bunch of guys who are just taking up space in the room. So I'm gonna keep at this manually. And if he moves adjacent to me again, I'm gonna dismember in his general direction. And if he gets hit, you know, it's his own fault. Wait, where'd he go? Here he is. Okay, easy enough. Trolls really don't care for me. No. Just gonna let my items have their normal names. So, either he didn't leave a corpse, or we just can't see it. I mean, whatever. Reload gun. The trolls are not too bad. The trolls are not the thing I'm worried about. What is... There's an eyeless crab at the bottom of the stairs. Yeah, I kind of figured this might be the case. Temporal fugue. Force bubble. Alright, everybody else, get that crab. I'm not actually going to be able to hit him. Oops, no, I mean, wait. Yeah, because we can't fire through the other guy's force fields. So I'm just going to let them work on the crab for a while. And then, you know, they'll despawn or whatever, and they killed him. They'll wipe out all the rest of the enemies, and then they'll despawn, and then we'll get back to work. We have not yet seen a Rhymewick. What is that? An astrally tethered puzzling artifact. A norm core. Mark 1. A beastly norm core. So I'm assuming drops of normality condensate on the flue, refract light into an inner dimension. So I'm assuming that, like the normality gas, this like would lock our psychic stuff. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I don't think we need our toolkit for that. Oh, it's a guy. Oh no. Get him. Hopefully he can't use stunning force while he's down. Never mind. He is not going down. Oh, he flung me through him, which I don't love. Well, with his juicing cannibal over here and everything, let's just try to kill him real fast. He did not take as much damage as I was hoping for from the dismember. Okay. 1000 XP. Always nice to see. We're actually very, very close to a level up here. Dude's on fire. Okay. It's gonna take more than being on fire to kill me. Wow, that is a weapon. A massive metal strut torn from some ancient assemblage. 9 penetration, 2d4 damage. Not a bad toy. Alright, so this is the part of the dungeon where we get to loot all of the fun stuff. All of my melee stuff's on cooldown, so I guess we'll just mash. You know, I'm pretty good at fighting with these axes, it turns out. So, read history. Why, it's a regeneration tank. Who would have thought? I'm gonna disassemble this one. It does seem kind of wild to just, like, hurl yourself bodily at a guy who is throwing huge boulders at you. Seems like it would be real easy for you to end up with a huge boulder in your face. Alright, the ergo chair does nothing except give me scrap. That is one of those sleep gas urchins? Yeah. Screw that noise. Wow, the gas permeates walls. That's good to know, actually. Wait, where did that... Huh. Didn't it seem like a cloneling just ran up to us and disappeared there? That's weird. Okay, should we... I see a bunch of force fields over there in the distance, and I'm not sure why. Should we actually try to kill these urchins? I mean, like, I'm not too worried about the mechanimists being saved or anything. I don't think they're in any real danger. But I don't want to accidentally get sleep gassed while I'm trying to do important stuff. Oh my god, die. These glowites are, considerably tougher than normal glowites. Yeah, I'm gonna just try to blow up the urchins. Alright. I hear a lot of gunfire all of a sudden. I don't know who's shooting at what. Dismember. So what's going on with this network of force fields over here? Ah, these are big normality fields. Interesting. Also, is this a painted regeneration tank? Oh, it's graffitied. You may walk freely over webs. Well, thanks for the permission. Get disassembled. So we can get a lot of... oh, no, that's not what I want. I want to... No, get me out of tank. I want to disassemble tank. You get a lot of good scrap from these. Alright, well, we can just walk through the normality field. It's not a big deal. I think this is maybe a good time for a fugue. It's a lot of enemies. Wow, I have not had a turn. This right now, this is the first turn we've had since pressing Temporal Fugue. I'm going to Force Bubble. And then, which one is me? Okay, this one is me. I'm just going to try to move myself out to the side a little bit. I don't exactly know what all my clones are up to. I'm sure it's all very important. Did they kill... Okay, well, they clearly didn't kill everything. I mean, I guess I don't really need to be afraid to go into the normality field. A lot of what we do in actual combat is not magical, is not mutation-based. You know, nothing magic about a good multi-attack followed by an attempt to dismember. Also, I think that slime is mad at us because we accidentally shot him. It's fine. These things are not much of a danger. I have no idea if this mechanimist would have been okay without me. This is a normality lattice. You cannot alter space-time through... Oh, right. Psychometry is mental mutation. Well, then I will just examine it with my eyes. It is a hyperbiotic bed. I think we probably just want to disassemble this. Oh, wait, that's a dude. Let's shoot that. Yeah, this normality lattice is not a huge danger to us, but definitely annoying. Oh my god, all of the Beth. I stepped on so much Beth. I'm just waiting in place here to let it all reveal itself to me. Okay, rest until healed. Yeah, that stuff is not a joke. Also, wow, it takes forever to heal up at this level. At this level of health. We can definitely disassemble this real quick. just got the 2 that time. Let's look at these pistols. Masterwork Slender Sturdy Semi-Auto Pistol. I think that is probably going to be worth a fair amount. Freezing Two-Handed Folded Carbide Battle Axe. Okay, that's interesting. 10 penetration, 1d8 plus 2. Yeah, two-handed folded carbide. I mean, obviously we have some cool dual-wield stuff going on. And with our chance of getting extra attacks, we probably have a pretty good chance of dismember on each attack command overall. And it's like, it's 3% base with each weapon attack, or 6% if you're wielding a two-handed weapon. So it's not a pure detriment to go up to the two-handed weapon. But with the frequency of our offhand attacks, plus flurry, plus... I think I still want to use the one-handers. May as well. I think that's the right thing to do. Oh, I was going to say, hey, these doors are mighty close to the top of the level. How much space could there possibly be behind them? And it turns out the answer is none. There is no space behind them. What is the thing that was in this space? Apparently I can't see it. The sleep gas has gotten too heavy. Alright, what are you? You are a solar cell. Oh, I like solar cells. Alright, I think it is time to go downstairs. It's time to kill some Beth and then try to route around this area. No, I do not want to sleep. Sorry, I want to... Nope. There we go. Disassemble bed. You ever try to go to sleep and just accidentally disassemble your bed? Ooh, a willowy hyperbiotic chair. This one would be much easier to move around my apartment. I did kind of actually do that one time. I was intending to sleep, and then the bed suddenly creaked and then was disassembled. It does happen. Alright, so the level we went up to was 23, so we're going to get some more skills at 24. But we hit 200 skill points here, which is a thing I was waiting for to get deft blocking. 25 agility is still a while away. Let's go ahead and take deft blocking. I do like additional block chance. Because when we block, our armor value is 17 right now, which feels quite significant. Alright, so lots more of these guys. You know what? Let's fugue. And then I'm gonna force bubble before they force bubble and push me around. And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna spray fire at distant enemies. I trust my clones to have the close enemies under control. Although apparently I am not actually useful at that distance. It does feel like temporal fugue with force field backup is a little unfair. Why is everything down here sparking like that? I wonder if that was a bunch of EMP grenades getting thrown. Alright, don't worry everybody, I got him! Hey, I actually did. Who would have thought? It's weird that I somehow managed to disassemble that whole thing without picking up the power cell. I had to go back and do that afterward. Oh hey, Booster Bot. How you doing? I had forgotten all about the Booster Bots. Oh, and these guys. Did I already pick up all of the... Huh. He dropped an injector, right? I guess I must have grabbed it already. Charge into dismember. Let's just try to cut off his gun if we can. Read history. Hey, look at that. It's empty injectors. Yeah, get them. Absolutely no reason not to get them. Also... Okay, we did get his booster gun. How heavy is it? 5 pounds? I mean, I'm not going to use this thing. Let's not worry about it. So these guys are full of normality gas? Okay. It is relevant to this character. It does matter. Best we get rid of them while they're far away from other enemies so that they don't normality gas me at a time that would be really inconvenient. I keep hitting space next to things because I think of their primary purpose as being disassembled by me. Clearly the game has a slightly different understanding of the dynamic between us. Ow. Stupid. Stupid. Oh my god, there's so much of it. Rest until healed. Let's not go anywhere else. Let's not step on any other things. If only we could convince the lurking Beth that I was on its side somehow, and just get it to leave me alone. If I could just tell it that I am friends with the Mind Vine. Alright, we are going to end up with so many high-level components, which we will then use to, I don't know, build... Which we will then somehow use to build things into our items to make them lighter? Although, actually, I guess it's not... In this setting, of all places, that's not really that weird. Because we actually do know that you can just, like, have a sphere of negative weight here, right? Just gonna ignore the Beth. You know, we don't always have to kill it. Oh, this one's engraved. Won a decisive victory against the combined forces of Ekashan at the bloody Battle of Darkabal Steeple. As a result, the steeple was so rife with smashed rubble that it was renamed the Mighty Moor. Doesn't seem all that mighty. Unfortunately, I don't think we actually do need a ton of 6s. Right, it seems like Willowy is a 2 and then a secondary bit that is maybe based on the tech level of the thing that you're installing Willowy on. With a greater modifier as it gets more mods, which is why we saw the... I'm not even going to bother. Which is why we saw the difficulty of applying mods to our armor increase after we had applied one mod to it. All of a sudden it required 8s. Alright. Down even further. Was it level 20? Uh-oh. Rhymewick. Fugue. Force bubble. And then, can I advise my clone attack this target? The Rhymewick is a great danger to us all. I would very much like it if you would do something about him. It seems like they're not doing it. Is the Rhymewick reading as hostile? Yeah, okay, I figured it would be. I like the fact that I can force bubble and actually like push things away. That's pretty fun. I do wish that I had just an offensive damaging power. Oh, it's locking up a little bit maybe? Okay. It's having a little bit of trouble processing all of the things that are happening apparently. You know, they're big complicated turns. So I'm a little concerned about the fact that I can't... It's not easy for me to get a clean shot on the Rhymewick. And it did freeze me anyway. It just waited. It just politely waited until there was nothing else to stop it. And then... Alright, well, we'll time dilate. Oof, I am not recovering quickly. And Rhymewick's hit really hard, right? I might wanna hit a blaze injector or something. Do I have blaze? I have a couple of blaze injectors. Alright. These are the ones that make it so you can't be frozen, right? Wait, I thought that, looking at a blaze injector told you what blaze did. Okay, this one does. That's pretty weird. Also, I'm realizing I may not have, I didn't actually read the history of all of my injectors, so I don't have all the injector recipes. And we absolutely should, especially salve. Also, I gotta remember that we have the Super Nostrum. Okay. Apply Blaze Injector. I got that burning sensation. You are not allowed to just run up on me and murder me. And then we gotta keep a move on, right? Like it's dangerous to stand still for too long. That said, I'm gonna stand still for a second here and deliver my 3 great attacks. Nope, that was one tiny little bit too long. I am on fire. Alright, has it ended? Am I still blazed? Am I still blazing it? It's so hard to tell these days. Okay, I am actually taking a huge amount of damage here. Force Bubble's still on cooldown. I'm gonna sprint. Let's not get too fancy. Let's just back up. Oh, what a fine time to be out of bullets. I'm a little nervous about running around. Okay. Because of the the presence of Lurking Beth. I think we're cool. I'm gonna try to rest until healed. Yeah, we're being shot at by a booster bot from somewhere. There he is. He's not actually a danger, but he does prevent the rest. Wait, why did I stop that time? Oh, because there's more booster bot. Now rest until healed. Okay, there we go. It's actually working this time. For a little while. And then I'm actually down a bunch of health? Wait. Wasn't I at 40 when I pressed the button? I wish that, unfortunately, there's no indication in the message log what is dealing damage to you. There it is. Or there's no indication in the message log of what your health is at any time. So I don't actually know if my health increased or decreased over this period. The poison begins to abate, but you still feel nauseous. So I was poisoned, but that stopped being true before I even finished killing the Ixlugs. I don't know. It's a mysterious thing. I mean, there's a regen tank over there. We could probably just use that. Listen, we'll be fine. We'll probably be fine. I think this is where we ought to call it for today. We're making some pretty good progress in Bethesda Souza. 15 armor value and a big gun certainly helps, although I will say I definitely feel more fragile than Mithter was. When you come back next time, tomorrow, we're maybe gonna make it to the bottom, or maybe gonna get eaten by Rhymewicks. I guess we'll find out. And we'll see you then.